What is going down, everybody? What is up? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever the day or night, middle of the day may find you. What is going down, everybody, man? It's your boy Chris from Alien OG Podcast, man. I know it's Wednesday. We're doing a freaking podcast today, man. I got nobody on the show like I usually do, but hey, we got lots to talk about. And hopefully we just get some people logging in. With the people that are in here is good enough. But let's talk about a bunch of things that are happening. And good evening, everybody that's joining me right here, man. What is up, everybody? Everybody in here, what's going on, man? I appreciate you guys for being on here and taking the time out of your day to be here. I'm sorry I always get off track every time I see people. I'm just like, oh, shit. And, so good evening, people, man. I appreciate it. What's going on, my boy, man? Dude, everything's been cool, man. Just, over here taking a break. I'm always like, dude, I have my hot days where I keep going, and then I have my cold days where I'm just like, man. But it's kind of, it's hard, man. It's hard to keep up with all this crap, man, especially like posting, and it's really hard, man. It gets fucking harder by the second, so hopefully, one day, God willing, man, I get my own crew and everything gets set up perfectly, right? What is going on? What is it? Ravender Knights. Ravender, damn, dude. I'm sorry. I'm butchering the shit out of your name, man. I'm over here like looking at the screen like an old person already, man. I'm Ravenderson. I'm not even gonna try to freaking say the name, but what's up, my guy? Oh man, yeah, I feel you, bro. One day at a time. Hell yeah, man. It's stressful to keep up, man. It is. It's high demand. I know there's a lot of people that are up and up with the podcast game and everything. And like I said, I'm just beginning, and not too shabby, right? For 50,000, just beginning, But damn, let's get into it, man. So I know there's been a lot of people that with all these disclosures happening, I see the comments, and not just on my page, and I see it on a lot of like UFO posts and shit like that, and I've been seeing it a lot more lately where people are upset that they're not getting the Epstein files. Now, look, I typically don't talk about that because that's not what my podcast is about, but let's be realistic. People in power are never ever gonna release that information, and it fucking sucks. It really does, man. But all that information is really never gonna come out and to light. There's just too many big wigs, so to say. Good morning, man, Mr. Fit. What's going on? What is going on? See, I knew there was somebody in here that's for the morning, or it's the morning somewhere in your side of town. Where are you checking in from, man, if you don't mind me asking, Mr. Fit? But, yeah, man, like I said, all these people wanting, they're looking at the files that are being now shown on the war.gov website. Now you could see UFO videos and pictures, and there's one that I saw that was pretty crazy, especially the one with the guy that hit an alien and he's holding it, like he's literally fucking holding it. That one's pretty cool. But there is one on there where there's people taking a picture with what looks like another extraterrestrial, a being about as big as my Powerade bottle, right? With arms and legs and shit like that. And these human people are actually holding this being, like, I'm assuming it's dead or it's hurt. I don't know which one, right? But it is in those files, man, and it's crazy to see like all the stuff that was hidden from people, and a lot of people are angry because they're like, yeah, who gives a shit? What about the Epstein files? Well, why don't they release those? Like I said, man, it's really really hard for any of that stuff to come to light, just being because of the people that are in power that are not gonna release it. There's too much shit. Too many people's names and a lot of things going on that are not going to come to light, unfortunately, and it sucks that the people involved in this didn't get justice or anything like that. they pretty much left them with their hands crossed, right? And fuck them and type of shit, you know. But which isn't right, but still, we're never gonna get that, unfortunately. And right now we're getting quote unquote real footage of aliens and UFO craft and stuff like that. But are we really getting the actual files, or are they just pushing something on us that they want us to see? And what I mean by they is I'm talking about people in power. Like I said, we're pretty close, and I've been calling it since the very first beginning of this whole podcast when it began. I have always said that one day they're just going to push off a man-made UFO off of a freaking 747 or some freaking plane, and they're going to shove it off that fucking plane, a cargo plane, and it's going to crash land somewhere. And they're going to say, oh, look, a UFO crash landed. I've been calling that shit for decades, man. And we're close to it, right? I think we're close to it. And really, I do believe that we're going to see a man-made UFO, not a real UFO. But a lot of people don't seem to understand that a lot of shit in the sky is happening right now. A lot more people are coming forward with disclosures and whistleblowers as well coming forward. Look at all the scientists, like I said, you know, in the previous podcast that I had not too long ago, literally letting you guys know that these scientists have been disappearing because they're either reverse engineering UFO craft or they've found out how these craft work, and they don't want that to get out to the public. And these guys are like, no, people need to know. Imagine having free energy for everybody, where we didn't have to pay any utilities for power, and we're living off this free power that these scientists found. And you imagine how many cities can be powered by just whatever is in a UFO or anything like that, you know? So I'm really, really starting to think that a lot of this shit here is just smoke and mirrors. I know that they're releasing these files with UAP, UFO, and extraterrestrial on war.gov. If you guys haven't seen it, the Pentagon released some files for your viewing. It's a bunch of fucking files. So I believe there's about 70 something files, if I'm not mistaken. So, or more than that, I think. I don't know, but there's a shit ton. 17 pages of files that have been disclosed, I believe. 70 something in total. I don't know. There has to be a ton on there. And you guys, you know, if you guys want to see it, of course, it's there for public viewing. You don't have to hear it from me anymore. Literally, you guys don't. But a lot of people, even though that this stuff is being pushed to you guys, a lot of people are still not believing in the UFO world and aliens being real. Like, this is all being disclosed very, very quickly to everybody, and still people don't believe. I don't know why. I have no idea why people are not believing reptilian people exist in our, you know, here in our own world. People don't really understand what's going on around them. I don't know if some people do know and realize you might be working with an extraterrestrial from some part of a planet that is just here to, you know, disguise themselves as a human and just work through their work day and just do their 9 to 5 just like we do, right? Like a normal person. But because I do believe that in alien terms, their government system is way different than ours, and those rules must be followed more strictly than what we do. There's a lot of chaos here in our world. But I do believe we're getting ready. Also, thanks to Jeremy Corbell, he's coming out with a documentary. I forget the name of the freaking documentary. Something with a dog in it. I don't know. Something dog. I haven't checked it out yet, but I really want to see that documentary, because he is exposing a lot, and now he's almost into legal trouble because he's pushing stuff that is real, and now they're trying to claim that he's pushing fake stuff, fake videos and stuff like that. So there's been a lot of controversy surrounding Jeremy Corbell for exposing that, right? And there's videos that have that using FLIR vision. I hope I pronounced that correctly. They use FLIR vision, and you can clearly see what is going on. What is up? What is up? There's video that you can clearly see UAPs flying in near government airplanes, or when they're doing their test routines or test flight routines, whatever they're testing up there. They're they're interacting with the U.S. intelligence up there. So definitely, it's wild. It's getting more visible. Here in LA, we've had a lot of weird things happen in the sky. Just people tend not to pay attention and look up, right? We're so busy all the time on our phones and literally consumed by our media. And it sucks, right? But literally, if we just pay attention to the sky while, even taking a brisk walk or, chilling outside for a bit. And the later it gets, mind you guys, the later it gets, the more weird shit you're going to see in the sky. I just took a trip out to Indio, California, probably a week ago. I think, a week ago already, or maybe 2 weeks ago. No, about a week ago. It was really freaking beautiful. By the way, it's freaking hot out there, but anything that's Palm Springs, Indio, Joshua Tree, and beyond that, Coachella Valley as well. It's a big hotspot for like UFO activity, major UFO activity. So I was out there, chilling outside, and me and my wife were chilling outside the house that was rented. Really fucking beautiful scenery, nice backyard pool and everything. Literally, I forgot, it was maybe 1 a.m., 12:30 to 1 a.m. in the morning, right? And I'm like, dude, I'm sure we're gonna see something. I'm hoping. I have my camera ready. I have my phone ready. I was like, dude, if this happens, I'm fucking. Because the last time I went to Palm Springs last year, I did see some shit there, and I did put it on the reel for all you guys to see. I just didn't include the original audio just because I was really fucking smashed, and I sound like a fucking 2-year-old talking to a freaking UFO in the sky, man. So it literally, I was like, it was funny. But so I took out the audio for it, and I just gave you guys just the video, and you can clearly see in this video a UFO blinking in and out of literally my camera that I was recording. I was trying to focus in the beginning, so you can't hardly see it in the beginning, but as I finally fucking focus, you can see it. So anyways, I was outside chilling, man. I'm like, all right, let's see what's gonna happen. All of a sudden, out of the blue, you tell me where these fucking Black Hawk helicopters come out of, because I have no idea. Other than the fact that they were literally fucking chemtrailing the shit out of us the whole time we were there. Like, they kept deliberately passing over the house, like, over and over and over. And I was telling everybody, dude, they know I'm here. They literally know I'm fucking here. And I'm like, dude, this is crazy. Like, not one. Oh, and that night that we arrived there, literally saw government planes literally flying side by side in stealth mode. And if you can really, really pay attention, you'll see it. But if you don't, you're gonna miss it. But anyway, so I was chilling outside, and then out of nowhere, a Black Hawk helicopter comes out of nowhere. It just appears out of nowhere, just straight going around the neighborhood that we stayed at. It was crazy, dude. Very loud fucking helicopter. It's stealthy, but you can hear the blades just doop, doop, doop. If you've ever seen one or heard one, you know what I'm talking about. And that caught me off guard, because I'm like, oh shit, there must be some type of activity going around, or something crash landed, or something had to happen, But since it was like really late at night, there was not much commotion going on, not much of anything happening, but other than the Black Hawk helicopter flying. Now, I don't know if in Indio, if anybody stays out there from here, stays out there in the comments, please let me know. And if you do see shit like this every now and then, let me know. I would like to know, for one, because I don't know how often do you guys see Black Hawk helicopters out there like that. I'm assuming a lot, just because there is a lot of UFO activity out there. And like I said, it's the mecca for it, especially around the Joshua Tree area, man. That camping site, or whatever it is, man, has a really crazy hold on UFO activity. It's a hot spot. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to take a little drink here. Yeah. So definitely, man, I'm excited to get back into this this whole podcasting, man. I gotta start being more consistent and coming on here. I swear to you guys, I'm gonna start trying to come on here every Wednesday, at least, for a couple minutes. If not an hour, then a couple minutes. And if I have a guest, then we'll do the hour. Hopefully we can do that, man. It'll be great. It's gonna be really cool, and we'll just keep talking and updating about what's going on. Like I said, this is just a podcast with myself. Sometimes I have shit to talk about, sometimes I don't. Like I said, I like to shoot the shit. If you guys have some questions about whatever it is it may be, you guys are always welcome to type it in the comment section. Mind you, I don't get political, so I don't want to hear about presidential this or that or blah blah. I don't. My politic views are different than most of you guys, and a lot of people don't like that. And just because you have different political views. So I'm not going to talk about any of that shit like that. So I like to keep my podcast just strictly about what we talk about with UFOs, alien stuff, and unexplained phenomenon and paranormal phenomenon as well, which is my cup of tea. I love that. So I love to come on here and vibe out with people that have the same like-mind experiences or same like-mind scenarios that I have, or people that have been through experiences. Now, I love to put on people that have personal experiences with, either with the fifth kind, with the paranormal, or just have witnessed some strange shit. Now, mind you, a lot of people also get pissed off at me. Yes, pissed off at me, because they're like, oh, so you just bring anybody on your fucking podcast and you just start rambling about anything and you just believe anything anyone says. I'm like, no, it's not true. Because I don't just bring anybody, and you can ask people, if you have the opportunity to ask people, they're going to tell you not everybody makes it on the show. It's not like that, It's really well thought out, and I have to think about the guests that are coming on. Now, mind you, I have to ask this person a bunch of things. I kind of screen you without you knowing that you're being screened. So that's how I know, excuse me, guys, you're a credible person. Literally. So that's how I know I can put you on. And that's why I put people on. I love hearing everybody's stories. I love hearing everything that people have to say. It's amazing to hear people's stories when they have one. It's crazy. I love it, But like I said, man, Jeremy Corbell does have a big documentary that is out now, that literally is out and about, so you guys have to catch it. And literally, I've been telling everybody, our world is just a depiction. Could be fake, could be real. All of the stuff around us might not even exist. We just see it there. I may be a figment of your own imagination, and I might not even be real. I might just be here talking to you as a freaking alien, and you guys don't even know it. And that's the beauty of it, right? You guys don't know and understand that. But the people that don't believe, man, it's crazy. But I wish there was more people that would believe this shit than there is non-believers. I know I can't make a believer out of everybody, but like I said, man, we live in a simulation. That's for fact. We live in a simulation. You think that's going to be able to get out? No. But there is documents that literally state, CIA documents now in this defense.gov, all this documents that came out, it's literally telling you that we are in a simulation, that our world isn't real, that we are a product of some type of alien. You imagine that, guys? Like, do you guys imagine that? That we're a product of some type of alien. A lot of people believe Anunnakis, a lot of people believe others, right? And it's in the pyramids. We served aliens before. And there is skulls and stuff that they found that's elongated, right? So, you can't lie there. That there was other beings here on this earth, there was. And I'm also trying to work on getting Elizabeth Carson on the podcast. That's going to be one of my biggest accomplishments, if I can accomplish that. Getting Elizabeth Carson, which has a lot of extreme knowledge on pyramids and have seen a lot of stuff in Egypt with her ex-husband, Billy Carson. And I cannot wait. If it does happen, I cannot freaking wait. What's up, my guy Waka? What is up, Chappelle? Or Chappelle 84? Chappelle. Where did I get Chappelle from? Holy crap, I apologize for that. But definitely can't wait, if it does happen, to get Elizabeth Carson on here. She is huge in the social media world, and to get her on the show would be a groundbreaking. This would be groundbreaking. This would put me up there in a level that I never thought I can achieve. With the podcast world, you know, I know a lot of people always have like celebrities. I, for one, am itching at the gums to pick her brain on what she knows about aliens and UFOs and what she's seen in the pyramids and stuff like that. And that'll also be a great show for you guys, and it should be entertaining enough that, you know, catches your guys' attention to, you know, even ask her questions yourself, or maybe, like I said, you know, when I'm on a live with somebody, I tend to not look at the questions. I'm sorry for that. I know a lot of people hate that, but hey, you guys can talk amongst yourselves. I don't like to take away from the guest. I just want you guys to hear the story. I know, like I said, I know that there's questions. Maybe just wait for the video or the podcast to end, and when I post it, boom, ask your questions in the comment section. Please don't get stupid. The block party is getting bigger by the minute, so don't get stupid. If, you know, I like to clown around with some people. I really do. I get engaged with some clowning shit sometimes. It's funny to me, and it's funny to see people really, really get fucking ticked off. But just know that I'm not doing it out of malice. It's really fucking funny to see people just literally crash out, you know? I myself don't get... Yeah, man, it's a huge block party, bro. I'm talking about 500 people deep of a block party. None but straight circus clowns, man. None but straight circus clowns. Yeah, man, that's really sometimes what you get here. Like I said, you get a lot of government bots. I had somebody call me a government bot. Like, I'm like, what? That tripped me out, man. I was tripping out big time on that. It was hella funny. I'm like, what the fuck? They're like, yeah, you were put here on this planet to deceive us, and you're a government bot. When I'm the one exposing shit, how the hell am I a government bot? I mean, I'm real. I'm real. Real. That's real human skin. Real shit right there. That's real. That's not fake, man. Maybe I'm like I said, maybe I'm just a figment of your imagination. I don't know. Maybe I am. Maybe I am a government bot, man. Well, I was called Experiment 627, not 626, 627. If you guys don't know what I'm referencing, then you guys should go watch that movie. And if you guys don't know what movie, then I can't help you there. But most of you should know. Yeah, I'm AI, bro. I'm fucking AI, dude. Literally, I'm fucking AI. And it sucks, man, because like, you try to push everything out, and people are like, so, I don't care. People still don't believe. I mean, even if they see an actual alien in their face, what's up, Anderson? .56. What's going on, dude? And even if you show them real proof, people are always gonna talk shit. Oh, it's a grainy video. It's a potato you're recording on. Like, you gotta understand, guys, some of these videos are not my videos. I'm posting them from other credible sites or people that send me in stuff. Like I said, it's really tough to get video of a UFO. If you've ever seen one and tried to do it, you're gonna fail. It's a fail almost 100% of the time. I don't know if the craft itself distorts video. I don't know what is going on there. But you're never going to get a clean shot unless the shit lands and you go inside and show inside and blah, blah, blah. And all of this crap, right? So I'm telling you right now, even there was a video that circulated of a lady that was abducted. And she had her phone recording while the abduction was happening. And she said and claims, right? This is just what she said and claimed. I'm not discrediting her because, everybody has their own story. Everybody has their own thing. So I'm not going to discredit the lady. What is going on, Michka? What's going on, Michka? Everybody has their own stories, right? Everybody sees different shit. So she said and claims that she was paralyzed, but was able to turn on her phone or hit the record thing on her phone before the beings actually paralyzed her. So they abducted her, put her on the ship, and you can see supposedly the interior of the craft, and you can see the hosts, which is the extraterrestrial beings. Now, again, I myself don't know if this is 100% true of her claims. I don't know. That this video was just never discredited, never got questioned per se, you know? None of that. So I do believe in some aspects that this could be true, but a lot of people don't believe. And even that video was grainy as shit. It was bad. It was bad. It was super bad. And I'm sorry for those. If you can do better, if you have a fucking mega ultra supersonic HD W10, W40, whatever you want to call camera that's super high def that can see beyond the sky and beyond space, please do. Please wow me and show me that video, because like I said, 99.9% of the time, leaving 1% that actually get a good clean shot. The rest are shitty. That's just that's just common law with UFOs. I don't know why. I don't understand that. That's not my call to make. Don't get mad at me for posting these videos for you guys. I'm just simply being your messenger and letting you guys know what I've seen, what I know, and what I've heard. Especially when it comes down to people that actually submit their videos to me. Now, when I keep them anonymous, obviously people get more fucking mad because, oh, dude, what the hell? No person attached to it. Why are they scared? For obvious reasons. There's a lot of reasons why people are scared to give out their names and want to be unanimous. You know, you want to maintain your personal peace, because with all the shit going on, people are fucking disappearing. People are getting killed off, and if you know something that they don't want you to say, and you have that knowledge, oh, you're as good as fucked, and goodbye to you. But other than that, I mean, you know, like I said, you're not gonna get a good quality shot, and if you do, it's a miracle. Even myself, I've tried it plenty times. I've caught cloaked UFOs. People are like, well, I don't fucking see it, this and that, blah, you know. So sometimes I end up taking shit down just because I'm just like, man, you know, this is getting too out of control, man. Too much heat, bro. And people simply don't believe you. You know, there's a lot of people that just don't believe in shit out there, and it's crazy. But, I mean, other than that, man, I came on here just to, you know, catch up with you guys and see what's up with you guys and kind of rant a little bit and go on a little rant and you know, just do the comeback thing, man. I think I'm like out more than I should be on this podcasting, but I am trying to stay consistent as to posting. Hopefully you guys like the reels that have been being posted, especially the ones that with the stuff falling out of the sky. That's kind of crazy, right? There's two videos. One of them looks like a weird gelatinous type of keep ranting. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, my guy. Just keep fucking ranting until somebody out there believes, man. And you, my friend Waka, man, you already know that. You yourself already know that your personal experiences that we've talked about and shared on the podcast are crazy to you, and these are things that actually happen to you. You know, so that for one is already hard enough to tell people what is going on, you know, without being fucking literally getting told you're fucking crazy and shit, you know. XX Con, what is going on? XX_Con, hello. L'Oreal, I'm not even gonna try to say that, man. L'Oreal. Man, I'm so horrible with fucking names, dude. I'm terrible with this shit, man. This is fucking crazy. But like I said, man, you guys have literally made the page what it is. All 50,000 plus followers on here have literally made this page what it is. And if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here ranting with on this page talking to you guys. You know, you guys are awesome for that. I know a lot of people, you know, don't like being on the live or don't want to hear the shit. That's cool. I post it later, and you watch it. You don't. Can't complain about it. You know, my goal is not to gain fame out of this. You know, like I said, you know, it's a blessing to be in fame, and it's also not so good of a blessing to be acknowledged by people. I know. Hopefully, I don't know. Maybe one day someone will come up to me on the street and go, "Hey, man, you're that fucking alien guy." That'd be cool, right? I've had it like maybe once, I think twice. I've had it twice, and it happened to me. Believe it or not, I go to the gym. Believe it or not, I know I'm on the fucking heavy side, but I do. But I've been approached at the gym once, and then out of the gym, I've been approached another time in a bar. So that was cool. At all places, a fucking bar, right? Like, it's crazy. And I tend to try. I still kind of. I have maybe a couple stickers left. Every time I see people and they know who I am, I'll give them a sticker if I have it on me. If I don't, fuck, dude. It's kind of tough to do that, but hopefully soon. Also, man, I'm gonna start doing some promotional shirts. Like I said, nothing crazy, just promotional. Just kind of slap my logo on there and the Alien OG podcast page on the back and where you can find me. And if you guys want to rock that, man, that'd be great. I mean, there's not a lot of people that have it, and the ones that do have it, the ones that I've made promotional shirts for, dude, please take care of that, man. It's a to me that was hard work put in, and it's cost me my blood, sweat, and tears. I'm not gonna say money wise. That's not the shit here. It just cost me my blood, sweat, and tears, literally, to put something out there like that. Especially when it comes to the stickers. I have a really I tend to get bummed out, like if I know I put a sticker somewhere and I want to go back to see it where I put it, like either on a pole or some shit, and it's gone. Like, these fucking stickers disappear. I don't know if people take them because they like it. Oh, dude, that's next too, bro. I cannot wait. Hopefully by next, this winter coming up. Hopefully by November, hopefully in November, somewhere along the lines of that, I come up with some hoodies, man, and I'll let you know, my boy. I'll let you know for damn sure, and I'll let you know if I'll be selling them or just raffling them away or doing something, giving back to you guys. I want to get on the roll on doing that, or making some pins for your hats with the logo, or even making a hat with the logo. And damn, I got so many juicy ideas, man. This is dope. I'm dapping myself up right now because I have a lot in mind and I want to get a lot done. So, like I said, I don't do this. I don't get paid. A lot of people are like, oh, well, you're starting to get paid because you have followers. No, I don't. I don't fucking get paid. I'm not like your average YouTuber out here that don't have a job and they're making money off their page. But they're making money, no knock to them, but because they constantly vlog. I'm not a vlogger. I'm a podcaster. I would love to vlog my life, but I like to keep the peace in my life, just because I know there's a lot of funny shit that does happen throughout my day, and that would be great to get recorded and see that, right? But I'm not a YouTube vlogger. I'm a podcaster. I do time to time, and it's hard to keep up with all the fucking pages. I got a Facebook, I got an Instagram, I got a fucking TikTok, I got a YouTube. It's a lot of shit, man. Hey, what's up, Josefina? Chiwiwi. What the fuck, bro? I need to text you, bro, by the way. I gotta get at you real quick, brother. But, yeah, man, like I said, sorry, I had to take a drink of my liquids here, man. I'm fucking running dry here. But, like I said, I'm so excited to bring more shit to the table. Hopefully we could do a whole fucking, a whole giveaway where everybody gets something, giveaways, man. That's always a good thing. Bring the community closer, man. I like to give back to the people that support me, man. So definitely I'm looking forward to do that. And hopefully you guys represent it, hopefully that becomes, your work shirt, your fucking daily shirt, your workout shirt, whatever the fuck you use it for. Just don't fuck it up. Don't give it to your mom, because your moms are, if you have a Mexican mom, Hispanic mom in general, if you have an Hispanic mom, she's just gonna fucking cut it up and make it into trapos. And by that, I mean rags. They're gonna cut it up and make it into some fucking rags and clean the whole house with it, man. Let's not do that. But definitely, man, thank you guys for coming on here. My boy Waka, thank you, bro, for being on here. Literally my only fucking viewer right now. And like I said, I'm not in it for the views. I'm just in it to give people some entertainment and give you guys some fucking good stories, and where you can catch all the other good documentaries. If you guys haven't seen the S4 documentary by dude, why am I blacking out with the names, man? Why is this happening right now? You guys, Bob Lazar. There we go. Fucking hey, dude. It's been such a long day. It's been a really, really long day for me, dude. It's been one of those days for me that my brain is fried. But yes, Bob Lazar put out that S4 documentary, man. If you guys haven't checked it out, go and check it out. Jeremy Corbell's, yeah, man, S4 was a really good documentary. I hate the fact that they're trying to discredit Bob Lazar with the images that was presented to him about the doors, the doors on the side of the mountain. And you know how like the guy was showing him that rendering of the freaking, oh, this right here is where the doors are at. And a lot of people are starting to come up with he's bullshitting. Right away, the discreditors on the prowl, man. You can never get away, bro. There's always gonna be a motherfucking discreditor. I hate that shit, man. Can we just for once just get a W? That'd be great, right? But definitely check that out. The Jeremy Corbell one is I heard is really good. Bib Lazar. I don't know if it's Bib, but it's Bob. It's Bob Lazar, definitely. I had a brain fart, bro, and I really read that, and I was like, oh shit, Bib. I was about to join you in with that. But you guys have a good night, man, or a good rest of your evening, or a good rest of your morning. Yeah, you're good, bro. Don't worry about it. Zeb. I'm going to just call you Zeb. Is that cool? Is that how you pronounce your name, dude? Because I've been butchering everybody's fucking name. But wherever the day may find you, morning, night, evening, man, you guys have a great day. Have a great night. Have a great evening. Have a great morning. Enjoy the rest of your work day. Hopefully you get by it really quick. Yo, boy, Chris Romalian, OG, man. And I'm signing out. You guys take care. Take it easy. Zeb, behave yourself, man. You look like a bad boy. Behave yourself. Take it easy, my boys. Yo, boy, Chris, I'm out.